everybody, Mikey's back with a Snuff review. Today we are taking a look at Ozona O-Type Snuff. This is a small 5-gram tin. A lot of people call these coin tappers. They're very small, convenient, easily fit in a pocket. They kind of design them that way. They're easy to take with you out and about. If you're going for a night out in the town, drinking with the buddies, you know, you can enjoy some, slide it down the bar to your other fellas, pass it down the table, you know, toss it through the stadium, whatever you want to do. Anyway, this one here is their O-Type. Now, Ozona, they kind of skirt some of the EU laws in certain countries that say you cannot have flavors listed on there. So they call them types. This is O-Type, which, looking at the color, I'm assuming it's orange. Yeah. Alrighty. On the front, we have O-Type, Ozona Snuff, and the obligatory warning label. This one's written in English. Yes. On the side, you simply have branding on a peel-away sticker with a little tab right there. You pull it away, and we'll get into how you do it. And over here we have, on the back, this is a Purcell tobacco product made in Germany. 5 grams, and the obligatory warning label once more. Let's crack this bad boy open. You just take the little tab, that little tab, give it a pull, and look, it all comes off. There you go. Easy peasy. Way these tap tins work, there's a little slot right there. You simply turn this until you find the opening hole. There it is. Okay. Peekaboo, peekaboo. And then all you do is take a little bit of snuff, tap it out, and enjoy. And this is a nice, fluffy, like a mid-course grind. This appears to be a lightly oiled snuff, not quite a pure schmalzer, but not a dry snuff either. These guys like to oil their stuff up. Some companies use a little bit of water or glycol. These guys use some oil, which is basically, they sometimes call it liquid paraffin. Essentially all that is food grade mineral oil. So completely safe to ingest. Or in this case, sniff. And this stuff is extremely easy to take. Goes right in, settles in. And yeah, this is an orange scented with a bit of menthol in there. So I'm getting some orange, getting some menthol. And I left the little hole open and I'm shaking it around and I threw snuff all over myself. Some guys hate these little tap tins like this. They're not my personal favorite either for a couple of reasons. One, they're a little harder to get the snuff out of because you got a very tiny opening that you're dealing with. Sometimes, especially with these oiled snuffs, it kind of bunches up. You kind of got to give it a couple of good smacks to get it out of there. And plus, by the nature of this tin, it's not airtight. It doesn't really have a good seal. And so over time, the tobacco will dry out. And so if you have this stuff, either use it in pretty quick order, store it well, or you can put it into a different kind of container. I recently bought a 3D printer. I've been playing with it. And there's a couple of designs online for 3D printers to make little snuff tap tins. Yay. And I even embossed this one with Snuff. This one had a little bit of an error when I printed it. It put a seam right there on the edge, but that has no effect on it whatsoever. It has a little lever. The way these guys work. Let me empty it out. Essentially, you can fill your tobacco in there. There's even little funnels you can make. And this little hole here on the side has like a little bench. You close it up. You can just do a couple of taps right there. You pull it back, and you have tobacco sitting in that little hole that all you do is tap it out. You have a portion. Easy peasy. And I'm not going to snort that one because this is a different flavor. And yeah. But anyway, I printed a couple of these, and this Ozona, once I'm done with this review, is going to go into another one of those tap tins. Those aren't exactly completely airtight, but they do a much, much better job than these little guys. And size-wise, They're not a whole lot bigger, just a little bit taller. They still fit in your pocket quite nicely. If you're interested in buying any of these, go check out Snuff at Home's YouTube channel. Matt over there. I'm not selling mine because I don't want to intrude on his gig. He sells these. I see if I remember. I'll put a link to his channel. If not, go to the main channel page, scroll all the way down, and there's channels I like down there, and Snuff at Home is among them. Or just type in Snuff at Home in the YouTube search bar. Good guy, extremely knowledgeable on snus and snuff. He's got a lot of do-it-yourself, how to make your own. He's traveled over to Europe or Britain, done tours of factories and storehouses and stuff like that as well. So, pretty interesting channel. Pretty nice guy. At least I assume he's a nice guy. He comes across that way on his YouTube channel. Never met him. Although I have conversed with him a sentence or two on Mr. Snuff's Discord page. So, yeah, if you want a tap box, he sells them on eBay. And he's also got a little snuff box as well. And he'll probably appreciate the business because that's how his channel is funded. Yeah. Now, orange is not my flavor of choice. I'm not an orange guy. But this stuff's pretty nice. It's got a nice aroma to it. Just enough menthol to let you know it's there. This is not a heavily mentholated one. This is like an all-day snuff. You can be enjoying this stuff all day long. It won't faze you. Nicotine content on this stuff is a little bit lower than most snuffs. It's still got some nicotine, but it's not going to bowl you over. It'll give you that nice little lift. But it's not as powerful as an average snuff. So this will make this an easy, all-day, enjoyable product. So you have Ozona O-Type, which is orange-scented, lightly mentholated snuff. If you enjoy the content, be sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. I will catch you all later with another Dip, Chew, Snooze, Snuff, or alternate product review. Until then, you all take care. And if you're interested in the little tap box, go over and check out Snuff at Home and see what he has to offer. I'll catch you all later. Take care. Bye.